Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra Unit 10.1 Notes, Day 2. We have already gone over the first page in video number 1. So video number 2, we're going to be talking about the back. Just remember that the line of best fit is a line that best represents the direction of a set of data points. Okay? So what we need to do when we're creating a line of best fit is we need to use a straight edge and draw a line that follows the pattern of the points. And what we want to do is we want to try to make sure that half of the points are above and half of the points are below the line. Okay, so once again, half above. All right, I'm going to highlight it. Maybe you guys should do the same. So half of the points above and half of them below. Okay, choose 2 points that are on the line and use them to calculate the slope equation of the line of best fit. And then if we need to, we're going to round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. That's the second decimal. Okay? So in class, what we used is we used some sort of tracing paper to try to draw a line that best represented the graph right here. Okay? So what I want you to do is see if you can draw a line. Go ahead and pause the video and good luck. Okay, well there's the line that I drew. Okay, now all of our lines can look a little different, but overall they need to be the same. So the line that I drew, I had 1, 2, 3 points above, and I had 1, 2, 3 points below, and then it went through 2. Okay, so this 1 point down here at the bottom, this point was given to us, and then I made a new point right up here to help draw the line. Okay? It's okay. So let's look at what it says. The graph below shows the number of CDs in millions that were sold from 1999 to 2005. Let X equal 0 represent the year 1998. What's a CD? Do you guys even know? Well, a CD was what people used to buy when they wanted to listen to music. Okay? And that CD had a whole record on. Now we can just download them from iTunes or illegally from some other place that I don't know of. Hopefully you're not doing that. Okay? So the graph is showing that over time, what's happening to the CDs? Well, first off, is it a positive or negative correlation? Hopefully you're saying negative because the line's going down. From left to right, it's falling. And then what kind of correlation do you have? Do you think it is strong, moderate, weak? Let's review what the ones are that we've talked about so far. Okay. If we have strong, well, let's see, hold on. Yeah, there's strong, which is the perfect. Perfect is in a line, and strong would just be a little bit off of that. Moderate. Okay. Then there's weak, which even kind of more farther apart. And then we said that no is just kind of when the points are all over the place. I would say that this one best represents a moderate negative correlation. So the way that I would write that is says, describe it, the correlation is moderately negative. Okay, or you can say it's a negative moderate, however you want to write that. So draw a line of best fit and write the slope-intercept equation of the line. So we drew it, but now they want us to find out what the slope-intercept equation of that line is. Okay, so if we are going to do that, step 1 means I need to find the slope. Okay, So I'm just going to move this down real quick and let's talk about the 2 points that we're going to use. So point 1 is going to be the new point that we had. Okay. And ooh, what number am I going to use? Am I going to use 99 for that? Well, no. Remember that it said right here that let 0 represent the year 1998. So if 1998 equals 0, what does 1999 equal? Yeah, it equals 1. So on the bottom, you can say that this is 0. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So our point, our first one, our new point that we said was all the way up there, is the point 1 and then 950. And then the point that was given to us down here is going to be 700. Okay, so let's find the slope. Remember that the y's go on top, so we have 700 minus 950, and then 7 minus 1. Okay? So 700 minus 950, you should have gotten negative 250, and then 7 minus 6 is m, or 7 minus 1 is 6, blah, blah. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay? And now we're going to need to divide that out. So negative 250 divided by 6, and we get, yeah, negative 41.67. So our slope equals negative 41.67. Okay, and that's the first thing that we need to do. And now, after we do step 1, we have to do step 2, which was plugging into point slope. Okay, we have to put the slope, and then we need the point. And it doesn't matter which point you use. Okay, just use one of them. Our slope was the negative 41.67. Sorry, I had to squeeze that in there. Okay, and I'm just gonna do the first point. So negative 950 and 1. So same as what we did on the other video and what we did a long time ago. Okay, distribute. So negative 41.67x, and a negative times a negative would make that a positive 41.67. And to get the y all by itself, we have to add 950 to both sides. And when we do that, we get our equation of y equals negative 41.67x plus 900, what was it, 91.67, okay? Remember, I said this on the other video, we're doing real world problems, and real world problems mean they're not always going to be pretty, okay? So this is saying that we're losing the CDs, or people aren't buying as many CDs as they used to, okay? Because we don't need them anymore. All right. So, example number 4 says the data below shows the average price of a Major League Baseball ticket from 1997 to 2006. Okay, and that same thing, let x equals 0 represent the year 1996. So if you want to come around here right away and say, well, that's 0, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so draw a line of best fit and write the slope-intercept form of the equation. So the first thing I want to see is I want to see you draw the equation. Okay? You can pause the video. Okay, so there's my line. Now, My line went through, or was very close to, 2 points, and those are going to be the 2 points that I use when I calculate my slope. So maybe you can't see that I'm coloring, but I'm going to use those 2 points. Okay? And those 2 points are 112 and 5 and 16. So just remember that step 1 is you're going to calculate the slope. And then step 2, you're going to take your answer and you're going to plug it in. Oh, no. To get your final answer. Okay? So I'm going to pause the video right now and I want you guys to do this all by yourself. Okay? Good luck. Okay, so I got my slope is equal to 1. And then after plugging it into the point slope equation, we got y equals 1x plus 11. Okay, so as I'm getting ready to go through these two right here, I want to remember 2 things. I need to know, what does my x represent and what does my y represent? Okay, so the x, your x-axis is horizontal. So our x is talking about the years. And the y, which is going up and down, your vertical, is talking about the price of the tickets. Okay, so use your equation to estimate the average price of a Major League Baseball ticket in 2009. Okay, so they told us the year. They said the year is 2009, so we have to find the price. Okay, so as we're getting this started, we have to remember that 1996 represents 0. So to find out what that value is for x, we have to subtract those 2 numbers, the 2009 and 1996, and we find out that x is 13. So to find out y, all we have to do is plug in. So I'm going to plug in 13, which we just found, and we get that 13 plus 11. What does y equal? 24. And just remember that we're talking about 24, yeah, $24. Okay. C says use the equation to estimate what year. So what year, that's what they're telling me what the year is. And the price is 28. So when we fill out the equation this time, they told us what the price is, and we have to do the rest. Okay, so to solve, we would subtract the 11 to the other side, and we get that 17 equals, that's a 1x. We really don't have to divide by 1. But remember, that's the year 17. In 17, they didn't play baseball back then. It wasn't invented. But remember, that's the year since 1996. So off to the side, you should be doing 1996 plus 17. And then we're going to find out that our year was 2013. And that's our final answer. Okay? So the homework is 10.1, practice B. And it's going to be the same type of stuff, okay? Creating a line of best fit, calculating the slope, and then answering some questions, okay? Now, if you have any questions, please come see Ms. Carranza or myself. We would love to help you out. Otherwise, this is Mr. Grice signing off for Algebra, Unit 10.1 Notes, Day 2, Video 2. Thanks for watching.